So we feel a little bit of a lull.
Yeah. Well, first episode.
Yeah.
I think we have to like make outline sheets, like not a script, but outline sheets of ideas.
Like
you get to
topics?
as many ideas as you can. Like here, in May 2000, in
Right.
Baltimore, Maryland, you went to a hotel for an Orioles game.
For our
that
first-
that was such an exciting vacation. That's the entire write-up.
Well, now in fairness, Richie did start that log of our guys' weekend years after that. So it wasn't that we didn't have a lot of fun, it's just that we can't remember anything. So we were fortunate enough to remember where we were, but no clue as to what we did, I don't think. So I think that's forgivable.
Isn't that nice? On the 2009 one, attending was Rich,
Nice.
Frank,
Right.
Frankie,
Yeah.
Pat, and Joe Chiffo.
So we know who you are.
As opposed to all the other Joes.
coming in.
And by the way,
Joe Domenico.
you just revealed your last name.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
going to know our last
You
name.
intended to
Yes,
do that.
I did.
but
They're
the
gonna-
jig is up.
Well, once we become famous,
Yeah.
the
But,
paparazzi are going to want to know where to find us.
But yeah, so
The next-
there's a lot of Joes who don't come on this trip, so he wanted to distinguish you from the other Joes. So it's just
Joe Mama.
It's just Rich. You know, he's very considerate and tidy. He's
He's
always
tidy. He's neat.
Oh,
He's neat.
let me tell you something.
I think Frankie's neater.
No. Let me
Frankie
tell you something. Here's a
Frankie likes
story.
neatness though. He
close.
wants other people. He wants other people to tidy up after him.
No, that's why we can share a bathroom.
He points out the untidiness.
You know, there was before we were all happily married on a trip to Herkimer, New York. Richie's tidiness served him well with the ladies. Let's just say that, okay? A wink is as good as a nod to a blind man.
His tidiness.
Oh, yeah. It's what put him over the top with this very attractive young lady that.
You know, Naomi's probably listening.
I know, that's what I said. This was years before we were happily married, so. And Naomi won't listen to this, just like Kim won't listen to this, just like
Donna will only listen to the
this.
first one.
I don't
And
even
say,
know.
You guys are stupid and boring.
I think the only way that Donna would listen to this is if you turned it on in front of her and sort of forced her.
If we're driving in my car,
Oh,
then the driver gets to pick what you listen to.
Oh, okay.
Driver's
So how do you do
choice.
that in the car? Do you think? How do you get to the?
You attach your phone, you Bluetooth your phone. Do you get phone calls in your car?
Yeah.
Then your phone's attached to your car, and you could just go to
No, but so
you go to
so you say
auxiliary
go to the
or to
podcast.
Bluetooth, and then you find the podcast. We don't know where you're going to find the podcast yet.
How are we going to
That'll
figure
be-
that out?
Well, we could put them on Apple. We're going to find a place where
I don't
you
like
can
the-
do it for free.
Yeah, I don't like the Apple products. It's because
It's not a product. It's our product.
No, but I mean the whole
You're
Apple
blowing it
thing.
now. Your idea of a podcast is to make money, get people.
Well, that's it.
And now you just dished Apple.
We want to make money? No, we do this for the love
For
of
the
the
love
game.
of
I want
people.
money for my part.
For the love of the game.
You'll get paid twice as much as we do. How that?
And at certain points you'll get a bonus at like 10% of your salary.
Right.
If it doesn't get interesting, nobody's going to take it.
It's pretty much edgy
You
right
seem
now,
to be
pal.
on your seat pretty well.
Yeah, and you know, you just don't sit around, so you are obviously
while you're mowing the
enthralled.
lawn.
You're enthralled.
While they're mowing the lawn, you put it on your headset.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
there you go. That could work. Yeah, I think
By advertising?
this could. Well, now see, now we're in the whole money-making thing. If we start selling advertising, and I don't think that's what. It's not what we're about.
Not yet.
Yeah. And eventually, you know. But by that time, you know, we'll probably be ready to retire. And, you know.
So, Richie, you have any ideas for a name? Two schmucks? Can I say schmucks?
I'd prefer you not, but whatever. For our Jewish friends. They might.
Chips off the old block.
Those are pop boys.
We were looking for like a clever name, guys. So I know he didn't really see
We could just
that.
go with Frank and Joe's podcast if that's the.
Something pithy, you know. Well, you know, let me call it.
It's a pity.
It's a pith helmet.
It's a
pithy you're listening to this podcast.
I used to love wearing pith helmets when I was at work.
Maybe we should think about the name and just we can open episode 2
With the name.
with "Welcome to."
Well, if anyone's listening to episode 1, we'll title this episode 1
Okay.
Unnamed Podcast.
okay.
Two guys with an unnamed podcast.
Chifo Nation.
Yeah, we're trying not to reveal that kind of personal information, but
Some guy's nation.
let's not say nation. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll post it as.
Yeah, we don't want to say Chifo Nation because that alienates everyone that isn't.
Make podcasts great again.
Make podcast. Well, I personally think that's clever,
And
but I
Pete,
think
we
my partner here might have an issue with that.
Kind of
It's like
leaning the other way.
It's like a whole anti because
we don't talk
he's
about
one of
stuff
those
like
people
that.
to the far left who doesn't want America to be great again.
Well,
You know.
if the guy that's up there is going to make America great again,
I
we're
said
all
we're
in
not
trouble.
talking about God. Okay?
Not God.
Thank God, that
Not
guy
God,
up there.
The guy up there, the guy in charge.
That's what
If the
I'm
guy
saying.
in charge is all we've got that can make America great again.
Let me
we're
tell
all
you
in
something,
trouble.
pal. I'm already getting tired of winning. We're winning so much, I'm tired of winning. It's almost
We're the
official.
best. We're the best.
That's right. So,
But no, we're not using that.
okay. Well, we'll think of something, and you could post it as like the unknown podcast for now.
Two
And-
guys, unknown podcast.
Yeah, yeah, and then we'll figure it out later.
Stream of consciousness.
All right. So we're gonna say. So do we have like a closing thing?
Goodbye.
You know. No, I mean like how like Boomer Esiason
Well,
says,
that's
stay
another thing.
classy.
Maybe we
you know.
could come up with a song to like play as we come in and go out.
Well,
I know you're not going to want Springsteen. Frank Sinatra, maybe? Is that your?
Sinatra would be okay. I would prefer a little Michael Bublé, but I know
You know that's not.
you have a
happening.
mental block with that. But let me tell
Mental
you,
block.
the man.
I have his Christmas
the
album.
man can croon.
I don't play it, but
He's
I
a
have
crooner.
his Christmas CD. Sorry, I said album to you younger listeners. That's even CD.
What's an album? Anyway, okay. So should we stop?
We should stop.
All right.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Maybe that should be our
Okay.
slogan.
Yeah. I like
Are you
that.
done?
I'm done.
Okay, we're done. Thanks
right.
a lot.
Out
Bye.
here.
Go ahead.